Hello and welcome to Video Revealed. I'm Colin Smith and this is your place for professional video production techniques. The subject of this reveal, the beautiful world of OpenType fonts. All right, if you have been around as long as I have, then the world of typography, the world of alternate stylistic differences in fonts, and all of that wonderful stuff, you really appreciate it. If you're new to OpenType fonts and alternates and all of this stuff, well, get ready for an amazingly expressive way to work with type. Remember, if you're a Creative Cloud user, you already have a license for Typekit, and I have a tutorial on that already. But what I want to show you is working with all of the alternates that are available in applications like Photoshop now, Illustrator, and InDesign. Let's go have a look. I just, again, wanted to show you the Typekit website. You can pick a certain font over on the right-hand side. We can search for a font. So I'm going to look for the first one I'm going to make an edit with is BELECO Pro. And you'll see it's a very beautiful script font. And you can look at specimens, and there's even a type tester online for you to check that out. So that's that. I want to show you where the glyphs panel is in Illustrator, Photoshop, and InDesign. So if you've got some type and you go to the type menu, in Illustrator, it's directly here. And you can see all of the different glyphs that you have, and we can make this larger. So that's where it is in Illustrator. Let's go over to Photoshop. In the type menu, in panels, glyphs panel, and you can see the same thing. All of the different glyphs are available and you can zoom into them there. So how do we work with these? Well, let's go to InDesign, and I've got a bunch of type here already. I want to show you how we can go from this to that. Now, not all OpenType fonts have alternates built into them. I've chosen many of the ones that are available here. It's also important to remember that you can convert any of this into an outline. So if you're creating a certain look, but you want to tweak it a little bit, make it very, very original, create it, extend it, add some alternates, convert it into outlines, and then manipulate it further in something like Illustrator. Let's go have a look at the first one here, which is BELECO Pro. And I'm just going to grab the type tool and click inside. When you have your type in here, you can't really see anything until you make a selection. Now, InDesign has a special pop-up that shows you all the alternates for this particular character. So I can click on that and get that one or that one. So completely different looks. Or go back to the original. I'm going to grab this one. It's ornate, but not nearly as ornate. And with Illustrator and Photoshop, in the type menu, we can grab our glyphs and look at them. Now, you'll notice that when I click on this little pop-up, it can show me the entire font or the alternates just for the selection. I love alternates for selection if I'm just trying to do things like this. I'm trying to tweak specific parts of a character. And BELECO Pro has alternates for almost all things, and they're really cool. You can also look at the entire font, and I'm just gonna make sure I'm zoomed all the way in, and you can see everything from ornaments to different caps, ligatures down in here. Holy smokes, this thing is just loaded. Let's go back over to alternates for selection. So something as simple as the letter R, right now it's at the end of the character. So if I want to extend that to do something different like this, you can see the R now continues off into that side. Let's grab the E and grab a little bit more ornate of an E. What about these G's? Well, click on there and you can see, holy smokes, there's a ton of them in here. Let's grab this really scripty one there, double click. We've added it. Let's go to the second G and maybe really go to town on this one so that they're overlapping and drawing inside. Maybe the T on the other side. What have we got? This one already extends back. We could actually extend it out over to there. So let me just zoom out and we'll look at that a little bit better. So not bad, pretty cool change. Like I said, if you wanted to take this a step further, convert it into outlines and then go crazy. All right, let's go look at chicken and waffles. This particular typeface is Grapholita script, and it's you can grab this on Typekit, and you can see it's pretty darn cool because it is. Let me zoom in and show you. What I really like about this, and that's the fact that it's connecting letters. See how the letter C connects to the K? If I break that apart, it breaks it apart. It actually knows and replaces all of those different parts for you. So you just type the word chicken and you'll see as it starts to put those together. Now what about the word and? Well, I happen to know if I go and look at the whole entire font, they actually have the word and as one character. So I'm going to delete that. That looks way cooler, and I'll select that and I'm using the Alt key, the Option key on Mac, and the up and down arrow to change the overall leading for that there. Look at that. That looks much, much better. Very stylistic. And here's another one that uses alternates right away, and this is Kaflish Script Pro. So just like before, if I break that apart, you can see it breaks it apart very easily. And this does have some alternates. See the little W on here, but I just love the fact, the way that things are broken apart, and it knows exactly how to put these together. I love it. And let's go down here to this one. Now, this one, I wanted to show you, this is Caslon Pro, an Adobe font. I wanted to show you that when we're looking at the entire font, the ornaments in here, you can see all of these amazing ornaments that you could add to this. So I'm going to create an ornament that looks like, I want to create actually two sides. So I'm going to double click and add that one side, and there's the other side. So the two sides are actually together to create one ornament. And the same with the, let's go to the letter R, make that a little bit more ornate, and that one a little bit more ornate. So now that seems to look much better, and maybe I would select that and change the leading. What a difference. Okay, here's another one that I happen to really love. This is Silentium Pro. It's got this cool kind of a sharp edge in here, but have a look at these alternates. They actually have reverse characters for these alternates, so you can make it look like that. Pretty wild. Next up is Voluta Script Pro. I mean, holy crap. That one looks amazing. And again, I just typed this out and it created it. So let's select that and change this to Jazz Festival. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful font. And let's go to the next one. And very subtle differences in here. You see the little L, little F that moves over on top of there. And this one down in here, Keller and Marsh, I thought it would be better to put an ampersand, but just like before, if we're looking at the full font here, you'll see not just this ampersand, let me delete those other characters, but that one. Much, much better. And these alternates that I have added. So that's the regular alternate, and you notice that when I add this alternate here, it behaves with the same swash as that ampersand. Let me make this a bit larger. I had this type down here at the bottom. And have a look at this particular typeface. This one is Waters Titling Pro. And you'll notice it actually has the characters for and the in there. I love that. It's kind of like the chicken and waffles one at the top. And if you type for, look at that, F-O-R, 4, it actually changes automatically. And of course you can override that. But that's the beauty of working with OpenType fonts and alternates and stylistic alternates, that you can really make some gorgeous changes. And it doesn't matter if you're coming from photography, design, print, web, video, animation, whatever. You now have some amazing tools to take type and take it to the next level. So, thanks so much everyone for all your wonderful support here on Video Revealed. We really do appreciate it. If you're new to Video Revealed, please take a moment and subscribe. If you're not already an Adobe Creative Cloud user, there's a link in the description for you to get your free 30-day trial. Till next time, I'm Colin Smith, and it's my job to get you looking your best.